Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. I've got a little bit of a specialized mod today. This is more for, I guess, either off-roaders who want to capture the moment, or maybe YouTubers or social media people like me who want to be able to film on the go. What I'm talking about, we've got a GoPro here, and here's a quick picture of the setup. And what it is a mount, which I think is pretty cool. It's an arm, which you can see here, and then it has a magnetic base, which fits into the bottom of the GoPro, and then has these two push ends on it so that you can simply push it in and pull the GoPro off, as opposed to having to have all these screw things and stuff. I never liked those things. And then a ball that screws into the tray that I bought to be able to hold things like this inside the truck. So I'm going to show you the install, and then we'll take a quick ride to see what kind of video we get and how it actually works. All right, we're in the truck, sitting outside. I've got the truck running, so I'll apologize if you get any wind noise from the air conditioning. It's like, I don't know, 90 some degrees out here and humid, so it's not very comfortable. Now, what I'm going to do, this is the ball, and it just screws into one of the sockets already provided with this tray. And this is just a tray that kind of goes around your screen and just sits there. It doesn't have any adhesive or anything like that, which I like. That means I'm not going to have any adhesive residue or anything should I ever take it off. Now, what I'm going to do, this arm is going to go on like so, and then this bracket here is going to go up, or the holder for the GoPro, um, to be able to film and things like that when on the road. So let me go ahead. We'll just screw this on. It just tightens down. I'm sure most people are familiar with this. Okay, you saw there what it looks like sitting on the holder. And now we're just kind of doing a little bit of a test, I guess, taking it down the road, see if we get any vibration, what kind of sounds and things you get. Now, of course, this is with the camera facing me. As I mentioned before, which we'll do in just a minute, you can turn the camera around, obviously, and have it face out of the truck so that, like I said, if you're out off-roading somewhere, or maybe you just want to capture the road, the scenery, whatever it might be, you can actually do it with the GoPro. Now, one issue I do have with the GoPro and this particular setup, I guess, is that you can't just push a button or something and film the other direction. That would be nice. There are some cameras out there, like your iPhone or Android, I'm sure, where you can just switch the view on the fly almost and be able to film whatever it is that you want to film. With this particular setup, it's not quite that simple. You can't just simply, I guess, flip the camera around with the push of a button and be able to film anything that you want. So I'm gonna actually pull over. I think, honestly, I think it will swivel on the holder. Let's try that. It does. It will swivel somewhat, although, as you can see there, not really very well. So I would actually have to pull off the road and be able to kind of switch it around a little bit. So we're gonna pull off here, and I'm gonna give that a try and let you guys see what it looks like. All right, I actually did not have to loosen the swivel or anything to be able to do this because the camera, with the quick release that I have on it, I could just turn the camera around on the holder that I have itself. So a little bit simpler, and I guess another reason to have one of these magnetic quick releases is to be able to just flip the camera around so that you can see what you want to see, like I'm doing in my case. Now, it might take a little bit more adjusting, honestly, to be able to get everything exactly how I want it to be, but nonetheless, this does seem to work pretty well. Now, just to test that out, I'm going to stop here, and while the camera's running, I'm going to go ahead and flip it around the other way. I keep touching the radio screen while I'm doing this. We're just going to flip it around just to see how easy it is to do. And the sun's so bright, I can't hardly see the holder. But there it is. Now we're back on the holder that I have, which does have some flexibility to it, by the way. I think the ball mount in the back end of this actually needs to be a little bit tighter. If it were, I wouldn't be able to kind of maneuver it around like this, which I can do. I might put a piece of rubber or something on it just to be able to hold it in place to see if I can get it to be a little bit tighter than just moving like this. But honestly, it's really not too bad. And it kind of stops right here where I want it to be. So it might not be such a bad thing. We shall see. I'm going to take a quick picture here. You guys can be in it of what it looks like right now. This is what the camera looks like right now. Let's see. Through the eyes of the iPhone, I guess. On the stand, just to give you guys a little a look, I guess, as to how it actually looks. I might switch it. I have another holder right over here beside it, and I actually think it might be better if it were over there, and then I'll put my phone where you guys are, my phone holder, because I plan to primarily film with the GoPro anyway. So we shall see. Anyway, I know maybe not an exciting video for those of you out there who are not into streaming or maybe videoing. It's hard to say for me. But nonetheless, quite a handy setup. I think it's pretty good. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of what you've seen on the camera. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.